a very warm welcome to Love Audio's YouTube channel. My name is Paul Webber. Great to be on the stream tonight and great to have you along as well this evening, this afternoon, this morning, or wherever in the world you are watching or listening to this from. Now, do let me know in the comments, especially if you're new here. Give us a thumbs up as well. And also remember to subscribe and to like the channel as well, okay? And also click that bell icon. That'll tell you when we're going live next, which is generally each and every Monday evening at 8 p.m. BST. That's British Summer Time. And then, of course, it changes when the clocks go back or forward or whatever happens. Anyway, so what is Love Audio all about? Well, we like to think of it as a safe, fun, friendly and hopefully informative and entertaining platform for you to learn the basics in audio production. Okay, so if you're on board with that, let's get moving. So before we get started, let's say hi to some people. Hello to our first contestants of this evening. That being Rich Vibes. Rich, hello. He says, Heidi ho, neighbour. You watch far too much Simpsons. But thanks very much indeed, Rich. Rich is in Exeter in Devon. Thank you very much. Yeah, and Tom is here as well. Tom's up in Taunton in Somerset. Great drum and bass. What would you call yourself? Drum and bass producer, I guess you'd call it, Tom. And no doubt is going to be loving the sounds of the drums that we're going to be exploring tonight. So as you probably guessed from the thumbnail and the description of this video, I'm going to run through the software called Impact XT, which comes with PreSonus Studio One 5 Pro. And the idea of that is it's a drum sampler. So it's got a ton of different sounds that you can use and various drum kits that have been recorded live, by the way, and then sampled. So each and every drum hit sounds as if it was done in the room, you know, when it was recorded at the time, which is pretty cool. And it's very, very accurate as well. So we'll take a listen to that a little bit later on. Just put together some kind of, hopefully some drum loops, but, you know, the idea is that, you know, we're going to be playing some of the sounds on the keyboard, which is just underneath my desk here. You can't quite see it, but I'm going to be playing some of those keys, which then correspond to the hits of that particular drum kit. All right. So that should be quite good fun. Now, what have you guys been up to? Huh? What have you been doing for the past 7 days? Hope you're all well. Hope you're doing whatever it is you're doing online, of course, keeping that up as well. That's very good. Rich Vibes, I know, is on Mixcloud each and every Sunday night between 7 and 9. Make sure you check him out. And yeah, Tom is going live and doing some drum and bass tutorials now and again using Fruity Loops, or FL Studio as they call it, which is pretty cool. So without further ado, let's get on over to the software and then we'll find out what's going on with that. So let me do that, and you should hopefully be able to see my desktop. And then this is the instance of Impact XT. Now this is obviously movable. I can move this around for you. As you can see that moving across the screen, providing my computer can catch up. There we go. So that's quite interesting. And you know what I've done is I've basically started off with an acoustic. It's an acoustic kit multi-layer, they call it. I was going to start with 60s a go-go, but it's got things like flute and bass guitar in it as well, which I didn't think would be any good for this particular tutorial. So we're going to stick with the drum sounds and make sure that you can kind of follow along with that as well. Okay, so let me just run through what we've got currently, and you should be able to hear this. I've got the actual DAW up on the fader on the desk, so you should be able to hear the bass drum 2, which is coming on key C1 there. Right next to that is a rim shot. And don't forget, none of these are processed, so they've not got any effects on them yet at all. So, you know, if you wanted to bring that in as a central hit, you might want a bit of echo on that or something like that to give it more impact. But certainly, that's the bass drum we've got. So you can already start to build up a very simple a very simple drum beat. Good grief. That would be for the bloopers tape, right? Oops. Where's my bleep button when you need it? And then you've got a snare drum to the side of that, so that's on the next key. And it's relevant, so when you hit the key softly, like that, you don't get much of an impact, then you go, and you can also just about hear the bass in the background. You hear that? That's probably the microphone actually vibrating through the desk. But it sounds like that. So we've got another snare drum there on the next key. And we've got bass drum 3 there as well. So bass drum 2, bass drum 3. Sounds like a bum note to me, says Rich Vibes. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Thank you very much. And then you've got this lovely floor tom. Listen to that. Boom. And that comes and resonates like that. So the idea of this is that when you hit the note appears at the top there. You see that? So each time I change the different drum, you'll see the sample there. Okay? Let's have a look here. What can we do? Add sample. I don't want to do that. I would like to zoom in slightly. So let me just see if I can do that a second. Yeah, there you go. So you notice that's in mono as well. So the floor tom's coming up mono, but the cymbals you've got are coming up on both sides. It's a stereo. You can hear it on both sides of the spectrum there. So you got a closed hi-hat there. Got a pedal hi-hat. Crash cymbal. Got your low tom there. And again, don't forget these were recorded in a studio and then sampled, so it's not a bad effect. And you've got the open hi-hat there as well. So where's the closed hi-hat? Where's my closed hi-hat? There it is. Got to use those in sequence, wouldn't you? You know. We've got a ride cymbal there, so when you're doing it with keys, it's difficult to kind of coordinate your left and right hand. So I'm trying to do this. Do you get the idea? So it's quite strange, but that's fine. And then you've got high tom there as well. Hi tom. And you've got the crash, which really it goes as if the drummer has literally caught hold of the cymbal and stopped it ringing on. Yeah, so like that. So pretty good stuff. So when you want to record into PreSonus Studio One 5, what you do is I just get this out of the way because you don't need to see that on screen. So you arm the track for record. Let me just drag this down so it's a bit larger for you, and then we'll put the metronome on, I think, just so we get some kind of beat going on as well. So here we go. So this is okay. So let's move it along. So the drum beat starts here. That kind of thing. And you know what you can do is obviously you can zoom into that and start it on the beat, so you can get rid of that at the front because that's the count in. And if you wanted to get really, really accurate, you double click on it so it brings up the notation here, okay? And if I go to desktop, you'll see that a little clearer. And then what you do is you can follow that along by looking at, and if any of the notes are not quite lining up with the grid, you can drag those into place. So let's say, for instance, this one, not bad, but you could, yeah, that's more accurate. So, and also on the downbeat, you want these to be accurate and on the half bar. So like There. Come on, move along. Can't see that here. Let's go back a little bit. Move that along. Does it move along? Why won't it move? Is it locked? So you've got quantize on there as well, so not being moved, is it? I can move it there. Perhaps it shouldn't go any further. Fair enough. Yeah. Sounds a little quick, doesn't it? Compared to that. Yeah. Okay, so maybe it should go back just before that beat. Move the MIDI notes. Says Tom. Yeah, well, these are the MIDI notes that it's corresponding to the different snare drums and stuff. So, interesting. Position notes, yes. Track 1. Velocity at 83%. Length 1/16. Yeah, we could do that to 1. Okay, that's locked. So let's undo that. Wow. Tom says, I thought there was those bars at the top. No, those are something completely different. But this shows the musical notes if it was on a staff. So, but what we don't want to do is that. So we want the drum notation as well. We could do the keys, of course, and obviously that shows us where the keys are that are being played by that particular drum notation, like that. So that's probably a lot easier to look at, Tom, if that's what you're thinking about. So, yeah, for instance, so here, look, stop. Might be a bit long anyway, so let's do that. Oh, hang on, there we go. Actually, let's take off snap to grid. That might be a lot easier, mightn't it? Yeah, so, you know, it is what it is. And this is just a basic demonstration of the drum notation there, okay? So, you can shorten those and bring them into line. But sometimes it can tend to sound a bit robotic. So you want it a little bit kind of quantized and a little bit humanized as well. So if you quantize it, it's you know, see, that's completely wrong, isn't it? So too slow. That needs to come back. Very fiddly, isn't it? Very fiddly indeed. Here we go. Is that going to go? Move that back a bit. I think I've completely ruined it now. So yeah, Tom says exactly that. Yeah, so these are, you know, you can either look at those kind of triangles that were on screen earlier, or you can change it to look at MIDI notes, and that's what the keyboard indication there is, where my mouse is hovering over there. So that's keyboard, that's the drum notation, and that's the musical notes. You can choose between any of those three if you want. So that's pretty cool. But I think I've completely ruined the drum beat now. So I guess I could do undo, undo move event. So this will let you move and undo lots of different stuff. Yeah, that's way out, isn't it, that one? And also down the bottom, of course, you've got the velocity. So if you think your drums are playing too harsh on one particular style of note, let's say the bass drum is too harsh or whatever, you can then draw a line, if you want to, and then just kind of do that kind of thing. He says, trying to do it. Hang on a sec. That's it. We need that one. Let's take that away. Huh. Get rid of that note because that's something that we didn't really want in there. Pull that pencil line in. Should be able to draw, yeah, like that. Better. There we go. So like I say, you can mess around with this as much as you want, but you know, when you're programming drums, it can be quite time consuming, as you can probably appreciate. That's just one of the kits that we've got on show currently. So if I do that, we'll change this to a different kit now. Go back to here, and on the right hand side, you'll see on the PreSonus Studio 1.5, you've got a load of different drum kits here. So on the impact section here, 60s A Go-Go, as I mentioned to you before, it had different instruments in it as well, like flute and bass guitar as well, which I didn't really want in there. It's too messy. So we've got the acoustic kit multi-layer going in there, but you'll find this one quite interesting. So we've got anti-gravity maneuvers. Just have a listen to this. Okay, that's now, believe it or not, as quickly as that, it's put that drum kit into... All right, so now you're looking at a completely different set of instruments. So you've got the bass drum. So you can really get to grips with some kind of R&B stuff as well. It's just amazing, this kit. You've got an effect there. Crash at the top. That bass is something else, isn't it? So it's obviously an electronic kit for sure, but wow, what a bass drum that is. So Artful Garage is the next one down the list, and don't forget these go on and on for days. So let's go there. That's now loaded. So here's the drum kit as we play them on the keyboard. Nice kick drum. Craig David all over your... Oh, nice. Oh, hello. Okay, that's different. So they stuck a music loop in there as well. Oh, hello. Thank you very much. Just so much fun with this stuff, you know what I mean? And you know, the fact that they've got these great sounds coming in out of this, just amazing. And you know, we're only on A. We could go on forever. Look at these. Look, B, C, D, E, F. Festival kit, right? So, for instance, if you were trying to recreate something like, so it's called Kick Abyss, and it's got snare beef. There you go. That's a snare beef for you. Oh, like that. Nice. Let me hear it at the back. It's like a sound check with nobody in the room, isn't it, you know? Rich Vibe says, selector. And then Tom says, inside. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. This goes out to the Raving Crew. CRU, of course. Got to be spelt with a CRU, right? Did that go on the screen? Let's try that. There we go. This goes out to the Raving Crew. A day to play a drum and bass beat. No, because I'm no good at that. And, you know, I'll leave that to you. Leave the drum and bass to the sun. I'll look after this stuff here. So let's go through the kit. So I like that. Nice crash. Ooh. That's FX 130 Tantrum. Wow. Nice decay on that. Here we go. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And that's just, you know, that's just we just picked one at random. That was called Festival Kit. You've got Flamboyant Kit. Funky Kit is going to sound great, I would think. Let's have a listen to how that sounds. So this is the kit itself. Nice. Smack that bell. Like that. Hang on. Ready? Yes. Okay. So we've got this kit here. This is called Funky Kit. So there's your basic beat. That bell sounds like somebody out of a boxing ring. Hello. My God. There we go. Yeah, that was a bit crazy, isn't it? But anyway, you get the idea. So, you know, there's plenty on a Future Pop Kit, future retro, garage tech, glitched beats. That's going to be good, isn't it? You just know glitched beats is going to be nice. So nice. Wait. Snare effects with like a scratched record behind it. Love it. Very good. What's that? Different. I can see us using some of these in some future jingles for people. Just saying. Love it! It just seems that, you know, there's some hidden buttons further up the keyboard when you explore these kits, which I find really interesting. There's a Gucci kit here. I just want to just play that because I'm interested to hear what that sounds like. Nice hand clap, I like that. There's like a kick top and a kick low. Create some great sound effects with that, can't you? Here we go. Ouch. That'll get on your nerves after a while, won't it? There's quite a bit of, there's some samples in here as well and some loops as well that they've put in, which is really cool. $127 beats a minute, those. All right. That's that. Stop. Thank God for that. Okay, listen, enough messing around. Stop messing around, Paul. Well, I can't help it. There's tons of stuff on here. Housey kit, got Imagine, intense techno. You know, that's got to be intense, as like it says. Minimal electro vibes. Got minimal house, techno, modern kit. Modular, old school, two-step. Really? Yeah, okay, I get that. Basis of UK garage, I guess, isn't it? That kind of stuff. I guess if you had one of those instruments that's got like the keypads on it, you could assign each of these buttons to one of those things and then, you know, kind of play it live and record it at the same time. That would be quite cool, wouldn't it? When I put this thing into DAW mode, some of the tracks of the beats come up on different tracks of the mixer, which is pretty cool. Because then you can adjust the volumes and stuff as you need to, which is pretty good stuff. If you're using the Studio Live 32SC alongside Studio One 5, then the two marry up to each other. They talk to each other via Ethernet, which is pretty cool. And then you can map out those tracks on the mixer itself. So I find that quite interesting. So that's good. What we've got here. So Reggae Fundamentals. Let's have a listen to that. Just very briefly, see what's going on. I think a reggae beat we go. That's swing, you fool. Or to your Stream Deck, says Rich. That might be interesting. Yeah, never really thought about that. Akai MPC says, Tom, loving these beats you're playing, though. Thank you very much. I may make it, but it's damn tricky to play live. Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely no doubt about that. DJ Luck and MC Iron Man. Yeah, I wish I was that good. Clearly not. I'm just messing about, honestly, guys. But I just wanted to demonstrate how powerful this thing is, because it's just got so much that you can do on it, which is amazing. And you know, if you wanted to create your own drum loops or your own kind of backing track, if you're looking at doing a different song, you can bring in a fantastic kit. All these kind of things here. They've got no extras on that one. I was looking for some extras, but guitar is the only extra you're going to get on that particular kit. But you know, and you've got sleazy hip hop here. I'd love to hear that. Hang on a sec. Here we go. Okay. That's on a loop, by the way. Incredible. Reverse bass. It even gives you the notes, you know, the chord that it's playing it in. That happens to be G sharp 2. The A2 there. Percussion 90, lazy. Got like a shaker on it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to say yo.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is. That sounds like a campfire. There's a fizz, evidently. Rattle. Smooth. No idea. There we go. Absolutely plenty to get on with. Tom Breitlin drums. Okay, that could be interesting. Now, these are genuinely sampled from drum kits in the room that they were recorded in. So have a listen. There's your kick, your snare right next to it on the keyboard. Got a side stick there. Rim shot. 16-inch tom. Hi-hat closed. 16-inch tom again. For some reason it's on the same key. Hi-hat pedal. 14-inch tom. Tom, I thought you were taller. Did that come up? Here we are, hang on. So you could do like I'm trying to think Stevie Wonder's Master Blaster Jam, and it starts off like that, so it goes. So kind of a roll on the three toms, like that, and then. I'm trying not to hit the other notes. Haha, yeah, nearly 6 foot. Over 6 foot, I would say. Over 6 foot. Anyway, so that's fine. We've had a really good look at this, and it just goes on and on. So you've got some UK Garage here. You've got Urban Joints, Urbanic, Urbanic 2, Urbanic Producer Pack. You know, it just goes on. Vengeance Total Dance Kit 1. Okay. Okay. Nice kick. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hang on. Sorry. No extras. Boo. We were hoping for some extras on that one, and it didn't happen. I was really gutted by that. So you get the idea. There are absolutely tons and tons of drum kits on this piece of software. I kid you not. It just goes on and on. It's amazing. You've got MVP loops as well, by the way. So let's double click on that and see what happens. Sorry, I've had a drink. Shocking. I like the reverse snare, that's good. Okay, it's just, you know, like I say, there's tons of it on here. MOG Kit 1. So you could record this in and then just sample it and then, you know, repeat it as and when you needed to in your song, you know? Triangle. Who played the triangle at school? Give me a thumbs up in the comments. Who played the triangle in the school, you know, in the school music class or whatever? There he is. Go on, kid. Hit it. That's you had one job only, and what? Sing that triangle. Love it, absolutely love it. That's quite cool. Okay, there's tons of stuff in there as well, so that's a whole new folder that I've just opened up for some reason. Yeah, so really interesting. So that's Impact from PreSonus, and it comes as part of PreSonus Studio One 5 Pro. I think different versions of it are available on the lower version, the artist version, but certainly on the Pro you definitely get that. And if you go to presonus.com and sign up for their Sphere program, you can buy the whole full software outright. Not outright, rather. You can buy the full software, PreSonus Studio Live, Studio One 5 Pro. But instead of buying it outright, you are buying it on a subscription basis. Okay, so you always get the latest updates, and it saves you outweighing, you know, a couple of $100 on the software itself. So it's definitely worth looking at if you're thinking of, you know, swapping over to the dark side, or the good side, as I should say, for PreSonus Studio One 5 Pro. It's really cool. All right, so we are pretty much at the end of tonight's session. If you've got any questions, by the way, please do drop them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them, even if we're off air. I will try and get around to doing that as well. I have some news for you. I am back on the radio. I'm on Zest Liverpool. Liverpool's big hit station. I'm on Monday to Friday this week, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. You can get it on TuneIn, I believe, and you can find it at zestliverpool.com and various other platforms. UK Radio, there's an app you can download for free, and you'll find it on there. So Zest Liverpool is what you're looking for. It's like a green emblem, like a logo. And yeah, I'm on there covering some holiday cover, 1 till 4 p.m. So 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. Monday to Friday this week, and then Monday and Tuesday of next week. And yeah, loving it so far. And I hope you get a chance to tune in and have a listen. It's very dancey. It's very, very up, very modern, very new. Although they've been going for like 7 years or so. It's a great station. Try and tune in if you can. That's Zest Liverpool. Do a search for it and you'll find it, okay? So listen, that's it from me, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. Hope you enjoyed our little kind of tutorial of the Impact software within PreSonus Studio One 5 Pro. And yeah, look out for an ironing stream coming live from the man cave fairly soon, because there's a wodge of ironing just behind the door there. You cannot see it, thank goodness. Didn't want that on show. So that's something I need to kind of get done, and therefore I'll be ironing, hanging out with you guys, chatting as well. Hopefully you'll be able to join in with that, and would love to see you on that particular stream. So make sure you click the bell icon, and you'll get notified of when that happens. Okay, so make sure you subscribe if you've not already done so. I know you guys probably have. Rich Vibe says play Zest Liverpool. Yeah, if you've got a smart speaker, it could do that. It's on DAB as well. In that particular area, obviously. You can also ask your smart speaker to play it too, says Rich. Yeah, very useful. Thank you very much indeed for that. Is it gone? Yeah. There you go. Cool. Okay. Does it work, Rich? Let me know if it does work. Give me a thumbs up in the comments. I don't know if you have to download the skill for it or not. I'm not sure, but you know, if you get stuck, let me know, and I'll ask the guys at their end, and they'll be able to guide us. Play Zest Liverpool. I like that. Cool. All right, so yeah, like I say, that's pretty much it for this evening. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much. That really does help. And make sure that you join me next Monday night as we come live from the Man Cave once again. Hope to see you soon. Take care and look after yourselves, and make sure you stay safe. All right.